This is our biofermenter, which we will use to bring our proteins to expression anaerobically. But first we have to get it ready for autoclaving to sterilize the chamber. The first step is to half fill the water jacket with water to equalize the pressure. Once half full, the water jacket filling will be stopped. The next step is the removal of the agitation motor. Now, the temperature control and all other electronic parts can be removed. As you can see, the O2 meter has already been disconnected. To forecome explosions, the tubing has to be clamped shut. The exhaust valve can now be loosened and freed. To protect the filters, they must now all be covered with tin foil. Ensure that the vessel is well vented. And also that the sample tube is well vented. As you can see, we have now disconnected all gas and water inlets and outlets to the vessel. We have transported the vessel to the room where the autoclave is situated. This means we can now fill the autoclave with LB medium. After autoclaving is finished, the vessel can be reinstalled. This includes things like reattaching all electrical wires, reattaching the agitation motor, attaching the gas exhaust valve, and attaching the acid addition pumps. This will ensure that the vessel is ready for protein expression. To initiate protein expression, we first need to add bacteria to our culture medium. This is done in a sterile manner by using a syringe and pipetting the bacteria into the medium directly. A special valve is used to ensure that no gas exchange occurs with the environment. This same method of addition is also used when adding the antibiotics to the culture medium. Do not forget to do this. Before we attempt anaerobic protein expression, we must grow the bacteria. This is done aerobically for ease. We do this by flooding the vessel with 100% air. When doing this, ensure that the gas valve has been opened. Before moving on to anaerobic protein expression, we have to check to see if the optical density of the medium has reached its desired value. To do this, a sample must be taken and tested. To harvest a sample, place the syringe on the filter of the sampling tube. Then open both the clamps sequentially, starting with the clamp attached to the syringe and then moving on to the clamp attached to the vessel. The syringe can then be pulled, allowing sample to flow into the collecting tube. The clamps should then be closed and then the harvest can be taken. To check the optical density of the sample, 1 milliliter should be pipetted into a standard cuvette. This cuvette should then be placed in the spectrometer and should be sampled. The optical density is now 0.528. Once the desired optical density has been reached, we will stop aerobically flooding the chamber and flood the chamber with nitrogen instead. This will remove all the oxygen and induce anaerobic protein expression. During the course of anaerobic protein expression, samples can be taken to follow the growth curve of the bacteria. This will give you an indication of how quickly your proteins are being produced.